Hi, welcome back to Community Calendar. I'm here with Doug, and we're going to talk about Peteyville and Pelican Rapids, which is really cool. And I'm going to let you take it away. You can even hold the mic.
All right. Well, thank you for having us here. And Peteyville, it's a little kind of like an endeavor, kind of more so, that we do in Pelican Rapids. And what we are all about is lighting up the parks and bringing joy and magic to anybody that wants to come to Pelican Rapids and walk through the parks. It's totally free. We have 3 parks that are right along the river in Pelican Rapids, so it's just a beautiful setting. And about 4 years ago, I just kind of had this kind of like vision of lighting up the suspension bridge in Pelican Rapids, which is awesome to have a small town to have a suspension bridge. And once we got done doing that, I just was like, okay, I think we can do more. And so we just kind of started expanding. And so over the last 3 years, and now this will be our 4th year, we have just really made Pelican Rapids parks into this lighted village that we call Peteyville because Pelican Pete is our statue. And so it's his little lighted village.
Oh, I love that. So, so how many people are involved with all of this?
I was able to recruit 3 main, kind of like what I call Believe team members. Trevor Steves, who is the head maintenance engineer custodian at the high school. A fellow teacher, I'm now retired, but a fellow teacher, Jim Christensen. And also Jim Wanter, just a friend of mine. And so the 4 of us just kind of take on the task of lighting up the parks. And another cool aspect of our parks, our Peteyville lighted park, is that we also encourage other outside individuals, businesses, groups to set up their own display throughout the park, and then I just manage where those are going to go. So this year we have 50 other display sponsors that are going to be a part of Peteyville. So it really brings a kind of like an ownership aspect to what we're trying to do in Pelican Rapids, and that's just like I said, just bring people to Pelican Rapids to see something pretty darn cool.
Nice. Okay, so give us some details. When is it lit? How long does it go through? And where do people like go, park, start, that kind of thing?
Number of different entrances to our park system, so that's kind of unique also. But let's start with the park, or Peteyville, kind of lights up on the Friday after Thanksgiving. And we have this big lighted ceremony that coincides with our lighted parade, horse-drawn parade. So that's just another unique day for Pelican Rapids. And then once we light it up, every day until January 4th this year, the first weekend of January, the lights will turn on as it gets dark. We have sensors there, and then we have it lit up until about 11 o'clock. So any night of the week, really, a person can come down and take a natural tour through Peteyville. And there's on the east side of our park system, over by Trinity Church, there's a huge parking lot to park at. Right behind our main entrance to the park, there's ample parking throughout the area. And then the one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that there's a 3rd park to the west side of town. It's our Veterans Memorial River Park that we also light up in red, white, and blue because VFW sponsors it. It's Veterans Park. We actually light it up on Veterans Day and in honor of all of our veterans.
Nice. And then the last question, tell me, how is it accessible, if it's snowing, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so the Pelican Rapids City will plow the sidewalks, and on our eastern side of Suspension Bridge, there is a road. So if there's a handicap or limited accessibility type of person, they can drive through that part of it. And then for the most part, like I say, our trails, our walking paths, our sidewalks and stuff like that will be maintained. Of course, it's winter. I always want to be careful as you're walking through the parks and stuff like that. And besides that, It's readily accessible at all points. Even the suspension bridges are all walking path type bridges.
Nice. This is awesome. Good job, all of you guys, doing this. Well, thanks so much, Doug.
Yeah.
And check out Peteyville down in Pelican Rapids. They've got it going on. All right, we'll be back with more Community Calendar after this.